Submitted in 2018 to a deputy director of administration.
Thank you. Briefly, give us the composition of party membership in the County Assembly of Meru. How many parties are there? How many members are there in the County Assembly of Meru?
In the County Assembly of Meru, there are 69 members. We are 69 members. The UDA has 21 members. The Bas Party has 20 members. And the rest have the remaining members. I am not very sure of the numbers.
Very well.
Yes.
Are there any independent members in this assembly?
Yes.
How many?
I'm not sure of the number, but there are members from it who find on independent tickets.
Thank you. You have indicated to the honorable senators that this impeachment motion has been supported by a majority of residents of Meru, and you gave a percentage. What percentage is that?
85% according to the public participation.
Thank you. 85% according to the public participation, and you have brought the memorandum and report of that public participation.
Yes.
And that is the basis for you to claim that 85% have supported the impeachment, right?
Yes.
I want you to have a look at that report briefly. That is volume 5 of the County Assembly's bundle of documents. I want you to go straight to page 286. Page 286.
Yes, I'm there.
I want us to identify the anomaly in that minute. According to the title of that meeting, when did the minute start? First of all, tell us where that public participation exercise took place at. Which ward?
Kionyo Social Hall.
What time is indicated at the top as the time when the meeting began?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Can you look at minute 1? What time does the minute show that the meeting began? What time?
It means I can read minute 101. The officers of the County Assembly arrived at the venue for public participation at 8 a.m.
It says 10 a.m.
They arrived at 8 a.m.
I have not, just kindly wait for my question. What time does it indicate the meeting began? As per minute 1.
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Yes.
But at the top it shows it began at 8 a.m., correct?
No. The first page says it is the officers from the County Assembly that
correct.
arrived at 8.
It's the other way around. The
yes.
top shows 10 a.m., correct?
Yes.
Is that the position? The title of the minute shows Social Hall in Abogeta West Ward of Meru County at 10 a.m.
Exactly.
But the minute number 1 shows the minute began at 8, correct?
I'm disputing that, and I'm reading the minutes council, because the minute says officers of the County Assembly arrived at the venue for public participation at 8 a.m.
Thank you very much.
Full stop. Then at 10 a.m., the meeting was called to order.
Can we go to another page, page 291? Confirm that the same format of capturing minutes appears at page 291. Tell us where that meeting took place and how the minutes were captured.
The meeting took place at MCA Kathure in Gia Ward in Meru County at 10 a.m.
Minute 1.
Officers of the County Assembly arrived at the venue for public participation at 8 a.m.
Can we go to page 294 and compare that with page 297? Do we find page 294 and 297? Tell us whether the same format of capturing minutes appears. That officers in all these stations arrived at 10 a.m., at 8 a.m., and the meeting began at 10 a.m.
On page
294, tell us.
294.
Yes.
The officers of the County Assembly arrived at the venue for public participation at 8:30 a.m.
Correct?
Yes.
And proceed to read minute 1.
The minute was called to order by Mr. Raphael Mwenda at 10 a.m. and a prayer was said by Ms. Keremi Kabubania, a member of the public.
Compare that with what appears at page 297 and page 299. Is it the same that has been captured?
It reads, the officer of the County Assembly, this time it says officer of the County Assembly, arrived at the venue for public participation at 8 a.m. and at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., the meeting was called to order.
Thank you. Now, let's read verbatim minute 1 for all the minutes that I have identified. The
Yes.
first paragraph.
Yes.
Read them. Let's start with, for instance, page 286. Minute 1, verbatim. 286.
The officers of the County Assembly arrived at the venue for public participation at 8 a.m. and at 10 a.m. the meeting was called to order.
Proceed. Proceed. The entire
To
paragraph.
order by Mr. Kevin Mwenda from the County Assembly of Meru, and a prayer was said by Mr. Mutugi from Kionyo Bonda Bonda Association.
Thank you. That was page 286, read 297. Same minute 1. Tell us whether the words used are verbatim, word for word.
Officer, this one says, officer of the County Assembly arrived at the venue of public participation at 8 a.m. Full stop. At 10 a.m., the meeting was called to order by Godfrey Mutiga, and a prayer was said by Murangeri Bogori, a member of the public.
Thank you. Do you find those 2 minutes to have a semblance, word for word, except for the names of individuals present?
Not really. Some are talking about 8:30 and others.
Show us the difference in terms of the content of that minute.
The other one was
297 and 284. You will confirm that except for the names, the rest of the content is...
It is not true. Let me read again. Let me read. It is not true. The officers of the County Assembly arrived at the venue at 8. The meeting was called to order by Kevin Mwenda from the County Assembly of Meru, and the prayer said by Mr. Mutugi.
Thank you. Can you now go to the other one?
Abonda Bonda Association.
And you go to the other one?
The other one is officers of the County Assembly arrived at the venue for public participation at 8. And at 10 a.m., the meeting was called to order by Godfrey Mutiga. A prayer was said by Murangeri Bogori, a member of the public. There are two different things.
Thank you. Let's go to page 783. And all through to page 794. You will confirm that those are handwritten memorandum, right?
Yes.
Kindly look at the handwriting. Isn't it the same handwriting that is presenting those memorandum?
I can't confirm.
Do we have, apart from the names, do we have any other description of those parties? Phone numbers, ID numbers?
They are not there. The phone number is there, the name is there, and the signature.
Thank you. We can proceed on and on, but we will have time to identify all these things during cross-examination. Let us go to the incident that you talked about, that there was an attempt to touch the County Assembly of Meru. Which date was that?
It was on the eve of 8th. Actually, it happened at around 3 a.m. So it had on
Madam
the
Witness,
day. Yes.
I am asking the questions.
Yes.
Kindly restrict yourself to the question.
Yes.
What date was it?
I've seen on the eve of 8th August 2024.
Is it on the eve, or I am interested on the dates? Which date?
It was on 7th August 2024 or at 3 a.m.
What time was it?
3 a.m. in the morning.
Were there members of the County Assembly
Yes.
within the Assembly at that hour?
Yes.
Does the County Assembly of Meru conduct business at 3 a.m.?
It doesn't.
It does not.
Yes.
How would you explain their presence in public offices at 3 a.m.?
I would explain their presence because the members of the County Assembly, the members of the County Assembly were under threat. And because of the threats that they were facing, like me, I was seriously threatened. I could not sleep at my home. So I sought refuge elsewhere.
We have got your answer.
Yes.
So were you present at 3 a.m. at the County Assembly?
Yes.
Were there other members of the public present at the County Assembly at 3 a.m.?
I didn't see them.
You did not see them?
Yes.
So if I tell you that that fire emanated from people who were present at that time, would I be wrong?
You would be wrong.
You have just said that there were no other members, to your best of your knowledge.
Yes.
So the people present at the County Assembly,
Yes.
might they have begun this fire?
The members of the County Assembly were inside and not outside. And the fire was from outside.
You said that the fire emanated from the Meru locals, correct?
Yes.
Meru locals is a secured premise, isn't
Yes.
it?
Yes.
As a County Assembly, did
Yeah.
you try to seek any statement from the Meru locals? You have just accused them of touching the County Assembly of Meru because you said the fire emanated from the Meru locals. Do you want to change your statement, or do you want to stick by that statement?
I stick by that statement.
Did you seek any statement from the leadership of Meru locals?
I didn't seek any statement because I was not the investigating officer. Maybe the investigating officer did.
You did not.
Yes, the investigating
You
officer.
have attributed the incident to governor supporters, and you have given us a clip showing some members of the public arraigned in court.
Yes.
Among those people who are arraigned in court, which one of them is a supporter of the governor, by name and description?
I only attributed to the person working in the office of the governor who said, I attributed
Thank you very much.
to the
My
person.
question is simple. The people who are arraigned in court, and you produced material evidence in form of video. All right?
Yes, yes.
Among the people arraigned in court, which one of them is a supporter of the governor, by name and description?
I didn't arrange the ones. I sent the supporters
You are
of the
now
governor.
withdrawing that
I'm not
statement.
withdrawing.
So indeed,
I arranged that those who threatened to do it are supporters of the governor, and indeed, I did not say those that are arranged are the ones.
so you are now withdrawing that statement. It is on record that governor's supporters torched the County Assembly of Meru, and you brought evidence. I am asking you, Madam Zipporah, which one of them is a supporter of the governor, by name and description?
I said, I'm saying, I did not say those that are charged are the ones who are the supporters of the governor. I said actually about the staff from the office of the governor who sent Atachoma, and I remember saying...
We are going to the staff that you talked about.
Yes.
So would you now want to confirm to the Senate that indeed there were no supporters of the governor charged with torching the assembly?
Yes, I can confirm because I said there are some people who are charged for the offense.
But you've just said they are not governor's supporters?
Yes.
Thank you.
Those charged.
Thank you very much. Let us go to the specific officer from the office of the governor. What was the name of the officer?
I said I don't know the official names, but he's popularly known as Achege.
Achege.
Yes.
Is he among the people we saw in that clip having been charged with the offense?
No.
He's not there?
Yes.
To the best of your knowledge, has this individual been charged for any offense, threats, or even arson?
He has not been charged.
He has not been charged?
Yes.
Any report that has been made?
I'm not aware of any.
Madam Witness, have you filed any report? Because you came to Senate and alleged that he threatened members of County Assembly and he was among the people who planned to torch. Have you made any effort to have him arrested, including even filing a report?
Ahobi has been recorded.
Where is that OB?
Ahobi was recorded by...
I ask you specifically, have you taken any steps? Not an OB. Personally, have you taken any step?
Personally, I have not, but the County Assembly has taken.
Thank you.
Yes.
You also played a clip showing your home being touched.
Yes.
What time was it?
It was touched on the eve of the first impeachment motion.
What time was it?
3:48 a.m.
3:48 a.m.
Yes.
And you said that was on the eve of
the first impeachment motion.
First impeachment.
Yes.
And you said the fire emanated from your neighbor's place.
From across the neighbor.
You
yes.
told senators, and we were listening, and Hansard can confirm that
yes.
the fire emanated from your neighbor's home.
Yes, not neighbor's home. I said the fire was from the fence.
We were very keen, Madam Speaker, and we can have the Hansads read to us. You said it began from your neighbor's home.
I didn't say the neighbor's home, from the fence. From my fence, yes. The fire was thrown from across the fence.
That fence is adjacent to a neighbor, isn't it?
Yes.
What is the name of your neighbor whose land is adjacent to your fence?
The land belongs to, I even don't know the neighbor.
You do not know your neighbor?
The person bought the land recently. Yes. Yes. The person, I'm very serious on this. The person bought this, it's a plot.
So
it was bought recently.
As recent as the eve that
I know the other neighbor who sold recently, yes. I know the previous owner. The previous owner of that plot, I know. I can tell who is it.
But you confirm there's a neighbor?
Yes.
Did you
there's a neighbor. Yes?
Madam Speaker, Mr. Speaker, sir, I see counsel trying to coach the witness. That is very becoming of an advocate.
Sorry.
Madam Speaker.
We should have known what counsel is trying to tell the witness. That cannot be permitted.
Mr. Speaker, I'm trying to control the witness for the ease of clarity. I'm just telling her be straight to the answers that are being asked. Just normal way of controlling a witness.
Very well. Witness, please respond to the questions asked only.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. You confirm there is a neighbor adjacent to your fence?
Yes.
You do not know the name of your neighbor?
The new neighbor, but the old one I know, the one who sold the plot recently. I can give the name.
Did you go to this neighbor that you do not know and consult him or her about the source of the fire?
The plot is vacant. There is no home. It is not habited.
The question is, did you visit them? or try to investigate who owns that plot?
I trying to investigate, but I've not yet known who bought it.
Thank you. We saw that video was a very short clip, correct? How many seconds was that clip?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Yes.
How many buckets of water were used to put off that fire?
I did not count.
Can we watch that clip again?
Yes.